So the first failed app was grodai, which was basically trying to cater to content creators. But the thing was, I wanted to create a complete all-in-one tool for content creators where they can get starting from the scripts and all to directly creating the entire video. I wanted to create that type of tool like vidIO. There is already that tool, and Submagic. All these tools have like integrated all these things in just last 5 months and on. But I was trying to create this application in last year, but that completely failed because of the complexity of all these tools to combine at a time and all these features to work out. That was pretty insane. So that's why I stopped that application. Moving on to my next failed app, which was not as such failed, but I just quit that startup. I had joined the startup as a co-founder, and my primary work I thought I joined for was programming and all, but I think that I was more focused on marketing when I joined them. But I still grew the application to 10,000 downloads, and it was pretty good journey over there, learning about the app development and all. Now the grodai, which was my first trying to build an application, which was a web application. But the next thing, which was I worked on a startup called as adhyatmic solution, that was more of like mobile application, and that's why I learned mobile development and application in that process, in that journey. And after that I did a lot of marketing for them and grew that application to 10,000 downloads. But 3 months down the lane, I thought that I should be focusing more on technical side rather than my marketing side. That's why I quit that startup. And now, after getting equipped with good skills of content creation, marketing, and app development, web development, AI, all these things are right at this moment, and that's why I think it is right time to build my own application. And this is why I will be focusing on creating my new application, that is a therapy app based on Bhagavad Gita as a context to solve people's problems and all. I think this is pretty good at this point, because a lot of applications which are therapy apps are not more focused on solving problems in such a way. And also the interesting thing is, I am not targeting Indian people or Indian audience as a target audience, is because in India a lot of people do not even believe in therapy, and they will like never ever pay for therapies. Even if you offer for free of cost, they will not even try them. So I will be targeting audience which is from another countries, developed countries, because the thing is, there is a concept of therapy over there. I talked to a bunch of people out there. I talked with a lot of people from LinkedIn and all, which are present there, who told me about that there is a concept of therapy. People believe in that. People are literally like ready to pay at any moment to therapy apps or therapy people. But the thing is, the quality of those therapy apps is daunting. Like, it is not even good at that point. That's why it is very interesting to build an application like this based on Bhagavad Gita as a context to solve people's problems. And I believe that a lot of problems can be solved from the Bhagavad Gita. I am not being very religious at this point, but I know for a fact that the problems can be solved. Okay, so moving on to tech stack. What is the tech stack over here? I will be using React Native to develop cross-platform applications, iOS and Android. I already know React, so that's why that will be pretty easier for me to move to React Native at this point instead of learning Flutter all over again. So that I will be using React Native for developing the Android app initially, then we can move to the iOS application. After that, the backend or the cloud storage is all about, at this point it is Firebase only, and later on, if that pricing increases and all, costing matters, though I will move to Supabase and all, but that will be pretty hard process at that point if the user increase and all. But still, I will be trying to use Firebase at this point. After that, the main thing is AI, and I need to develop a really good AI which can understand context of problem, underline context of problems that people are talking about. I believe that more often than not, people do not understand the underlying problem, which is actual problem by themselves, and that's why they need someone else to tell them that is not the problem that they are talking about, that is not the actual problem. The actual problem lies behind that, and a lot of people do not try to figure that out, and that's why the problem is there. And the AI should be pretty good to understand the context of problem and what is the underlying problem and what solution can it provide with the context of Bhagavad Gita as a base. So I believe that is the most hard part at this time. Let me know your suggestions. I will be keep uploading this type of videos of updating regularly what are the application and growth and where the application is heading towards. Let me know your suggestions, your thoughts, any recommendations that I should use in the application, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Also, do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for getting notification on next video that I will be uploading, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.